welcome back to my channel. It's me, Tori, what's up? As you guys can tell by the title, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I went from a flat ass to a fat ass. Wait. Basically, I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I grew my glutes. Grew my glutes? Yeah. Yep, that's right. That's proper English. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel so you can watch more of my videos. Also, make sure that you guys are following me on my Instagram. It will be linked down below, and I'll put it right here somewhere for you guys. Also, sorry about my hair again. I'm gonna fucking chop my hair off because it's not working. I can't figure out if I should do side part, middle part. I don't know. Besides the point, okay? Let's get started. First, I want to give you guys a little bit of background. I might have said this in a music video. I might have said this in a YouTube video before, but I'm going to repeat myself because I don't remember. So basically, I was introduced to weightlifting my freshman year of high school. If you did a sport, then you had to be in like a weightlifting class for PE. And because I did cheer all 4 years, I had to do weightlifting. Okay, that's how I got introduced to it. And then my high school boyfriend was also really into like lifting weights and bodybuilding and all that. I just kind of learned more about it, and I just thought it was the most fascinating thing ever. So I kind of kept up with it. That's what kept sparking my interest in like weightlifting and bodybuilding and all that, which I'm not a bodybuilder or anything like that at all. But the sport of bodybuilding is kind of what triggered my interest in continuing weightlifting after high school, after I graduated. I continued doing it, but I never ever was consistent. It was always something that I enjoyed and I would do, but it was not a constant like, I'm dedicated, I'm gonna go every single day. I was like, okay, for this couple months I'll go consistent, and then for this couple months I won't go at all, you know? And I was fine with that, but as the years have gone on, do you hear that? It's like, I'm very upset. I honestly forgot where I was at. I wasn't consistent. I wasn't really like going hard or anything. I was still learning and all of that. So it wasn't a thing for me. As the years have gone on, it's just increasingly became more a part of my life and like my lifestyle and what I want to be doing, I guess. I believe it was January of last year. I think I made a New Year's resolution video, actually, and I said like, fuck, did I say this in that? I think I did. Like, I want to be dedicated to fitness, like I want to do it, all this stuff. And I wasn't as dedicated as I think I wanted to be, but it was a lot more dedicated than I've ever been in past years. Would be really, really consistent. I would go, how often was I going? I was going pretty fucking often. Excuse my foul language. Probably like 4 times a week, I would guesstimate. Eating, I just would consciously, I think that's the word, be aware of what I was eating. I wasn't counting macros, I wasn't counting my calories, I wasn't doing anything, I was just making better choices. I think in March or April is when I was like, you know what, I need to go in a little bit more, I need to do this a little bit more. So I decided to hire a coach, not a coach, a trainer. Yeah, a trainer. I wanted to hire a trainer because I wanted to be held accountable by someone, and I wanted to learn more, obviously, and just kind of see more results. So I hired a trainer. It was someone from my hometown, so obviously we're like 4 hours apart. So it was all online training, and every week I would do check-ins. And this was whenever I really like, I went 5 times a week. I ate everything to a effing T, and that's when I saw the most results, obviously, like, duh, stupid. We did like a 6-week thing, and through like an online app, he would send me my workouts every single day, and then my macros, which macros were something that I never counted before, but obviously like I learned quickly. It's not honestly that hard. I knew about it before, but it just wasn't something that I did. And after that, if I can put up a picture somewhere on the screen, that's obviously I started seeing changes, because when you're that consistent and you're that on top of things, with especially with diet, you're gonna see fucking changes. I would say I was like toning up and also like losing weight. So at one point my sister was like, oh, you look too muscular, like in your arms and your back and stuff, but it was because I was losing weight. So obviously when you lose fat, you can see your muscles a lot better. So it wasn't that I was like hella fucking jacked or anything. It was just, oh, I have less fat on my body, so I have more muscle definition. I saw a difference, obviously, in my butt. I mean, I saw a difference in my arms too, but I was kind of like, oh, cool, like I look fucking strong, bro. But seeing the difference in my booty, I was like, you know, like that's what felt good to me. I know some girls, like, they love fucking working out their arms and having big, beautiful arms and love that. But for me, when I want to see like my fucking, that was gross, I'm sorry. I want to see my butt get big and beautiful and juicy. So seeing that, I was like, oh yeah, like I want to keep this going. Like I want a big butt, I want to, you know, strong legs, all that stuff. This was like beginning of January-ish. And then after those 6 weeks, you can see already, I didn't like gain a fuck ton of muscle. I just didn't, but just working out that consistently, you're gonna get a lot more toned and everything's just gonna look tighter and better and juicier, you know? So this 6 weeks and actually seeing results is what clicked in my head, like, okay, I know what to do and I'm going to do it type of thing. After the 6 weeks, I obviously wasn't following any guidelines. I was eating how I wanted to and working out when I wanted to, how I wanted to, what I wanted to work out. I wasn't counting my macros. I wasn't even counting my calories. I was eating more than what I normally did before I got a trainer, but I was also working out 10 times more. So I ended up gaining weight, which is fine. It wasn't all muscle, obviously. Like a good amount was fat, but because I was eating more calories and working out more often, like obviously like that's kind of like bulking, even though I wasn't trying, I was just fucking eating because I wanted to eat all the time. I started seeing more of my butt grow bigger. And the reason I saw even more changes in my downstairs region, in my glutes, was because I would hit legs one day, work out an upper body, legs the next day, work out something else, legs the next day. I would literally work out legs every other day. And I know not everyone can do that because you need your muscles to recover, but for me, I was able to. And whenever you're working out your muscle, like a specific muscle group for that long, like obviously they're going to grow. And so doing that, like working out my legs every other day and then eating in a surplus, obviously the downstairs region's gonna grow. Downstairs region. Your leg and butt area is going to grow. The things that were key for my booty transformation, I'll call it, was obviously one, being consistent. Like, hello, you have to be consistent. 2, you gotta push yourself in the gym when you are in the gym. I know sometimes I'm just like I don't want to, but you have to push yourself if you want to see results. The best way to see results is know what you're putting into your body. Just be very aware. If you are the way that I was for that first 6 weeks that I got a trainer where I was on top of things, you are going to see results. Like wham bam, thank you ma'am. Like you are going to see results. Just generally eating healthy and knowing what you're putting in your body in order to make it look the way you want to look, okay? So eat right, basically is what I'm trying to say. And then a key thing for me, which again is not going to work for everyone because everyone is different. Okay, I can't stress that. Everyone's different. If I did this, it's not gonna work for you magically. It might not. That's what I'm trying to say. But the one thing that really, you know, made a huge difference was that period of time where I was working out legs every other day. I was fucking hitting that shit because I wanted to see, you know, my butt get bigger and just see like my lower body develop a lot more. Now I'm not doing that. I'm doing it like 2 to 3 times a week. Well, that's kind of like the same thing. Maybe I am. I'm probably hitting legs like 2 times a week. Let's see. I'm hitting legs about 2 to 3 times a week. Still. I mean, it's kind of like every other day, but not really. I'm not as intensely like hitting fucking legs, but that's what I focus on. That's what I like to focus on. And the other thing that I really have to mention is supplementation. I'm not a huge like supplement person where I'm freaking taking this, like stacking this and that. Like, I'm not, but for me to really gain the muscle that I need to, I have to have protein shakes. Like, that's like the bare minimum that I have to do supplementation wise, because it's like I can't eat that much fucking meat and shit, you know? Like, if I'm really on it, I do at least like 2 shakes a day with obviously my meals mixed in, and that's how I get my protein intake the best. If you're barely starting out, again, don't just like buy all these supplements, but if you're going to buy one and invest in one, my recommendation is protein. Like, get a protein powder if you want to grow your muscles and, you know, all that stuff. You want to grow your booty nice and juicy, okay? I am sponsored by SoCal Sups, and so obviously I use their supplements. It'll be linked down below if you want to purchase any of their stuff. I'm also sponsored by a meal prep company, which has literally, it's only been like a month or 2, but it's already helped me so much because I'm lazy and I really just, I'm tempted by junk food. So having my meals prepped is like heavenly, and I see the difference, and I feel better, obviously, like having like clean food in my body. Again, you don't need this, and if you're barely starting out, you can, like, you don't need it. You can meal prep on your own, or if you're just good at like cooking then and there and not having to prep your meals, do that. Just eat clean. But if you want an easier alternative, I would look into like a meal prep service. Some can be really pricey. Thankfully, the meal prep company that I work with, they're super affordable. It's only in the Orange County and LA area, so if you're not in the area, like, sorry, they won't deliver. But if you are, it'll be linked down below, and all my codes will be linked down below as well. If you guys want a separate video about like food or supplements or like specific workouts or anything, let me know. Again, I'm not a professional freaking anything at all, but it's just me, my experience, all that stuff. So let me know down below. And I really hope I'm not forgetting anything. I feel like after I'm done filming this video and I'm editing, I'll remember stuff. And if I do, I'll try to like leave it on the screen or leave it down below in the description box. But I think I kind of covered everything. I feel like this video, it's like, I'm not like giving out any like, ooh, secrets or quick fix or anything like that. It's stuff that we all know in our heads, but sometimes you just need to hear from another person that you just gotta freaking do it. You just have to do it, you have to put in the work. I just hope that you guys gain something from this video. Probably not, but we'll see what happens, okay? If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on what kind of video you want to see next on my channel. If you aren't subscribed already, make sure to definitely subscribe. I'll be making a lot more videos. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see what I'm doing in between uploads, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.